Hi everyone, it's Slavomir here. I hope we all doing excellent. How are you feeling today? I hope great. How are you feeling toward the world? How are you feeling toward the people? And what's more, how are you feeling toward yourself? I hope amazing, excellent and great no matter what is going on around you. It is important what is going on within you. So it is absolutely necessity to use positive affirmation, positive words. The only place for lack and limitation, it is within your own mind. The lack and limitation, fears, illness, disparity, I don't know what else, all the wrong ideas that we gather from the world or our surrounding, false beliefs and negative thoughts patterns. Replace them with positive, with abundance, with health, with success, with wealth, because everything what is impressed on the subconscious mind. Maybe let me put this way: emotions infuse with feelings, emotions. Infused with feelings, put on wheels through the subconscious mind, good or bad, are made manifested in life, and that is the only religion in the world. Whatever you believe, good or bad, it is true either way. So replace the bad ideas, false beliefs and negative thought patterns with good, because the good one, if you develop them in your life, the positive, let's say, exercise, beliefs of wealth and abundance and prosperity and health will be manifested in your life. So if you focus on positive, you will get the positive result. If you focus on negative, you will get the negative result. And I have something actually incredible here on the background to emphasize that. This guy on the horse actually looks like the horse is powerful and really is ready and want to go. But the rider stop it. He's not he don't want to even start it. The power is there. The next one is just, it's not in order, but the next one is just understand the power of the nature and himself. He knows where he is and he knows where he's going, and he's just ramming forward. And he's gonna get there no matter what. He doesn't give too much thoughts over, he just want to go and win. The winning attitudes, I would say. And there is the next one in between, which was racing and going forward to whatever he thought, dream of. Just visualize that yourself. This is for some reason here, right? It is beautiful place, Oslo. It is powerful place. It is beautiful. It is magnificent. There is a lot of symbols and stuff like that. So the other guy on the horse, he's actually probably like holding back, stopping just before the end, and he could be the winner, but some fears, false beliefs and negative pattern could stop him from achieving the result just before the gold mine. So let it be for you an image painted on your subconscious mind and symbolize that you are in the same place, the same position, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, but in the right moment you can grasp the idea and just infuse with emotion and put on wheels in your subconscious mind that whatever you dream, whatever you believe, can be materialized in this world. It is just as simple as it is. Napoleon Hill, no, that was Earl Nightingale, say that. What was the success? In many people's eyes, there are false beliefs of the success, but he put it in a beautiful way. That success, it is progressive realization of the worthy goal or idea, which means if you know where you are and if you know where you're going, you will surely get there. That's how simple, and this was the strangest secret in the world. Absolutely amazing, absolutely beautiful. Now I'll be shooting toward my spot because it is my 30-day challenge in the ice cold water, and wow, fuck, I'm so excited. You know why? Because somewhere there was a spark of fear that I have decided to commit myself to the task, and not because of myself but because of the difficulties of the environment, which can be minus 17, minus 25. I didn't know what to expect. That can somewhere challenge me totally, absolutely to the limit that I will break and will not accomplish my task, which I was actually very committed to find out what result will I get out of that and what kind of habits will I develop through the 30 days challenge. And I'm absolutely outstanding and amazed of the result that I'm getting. I'm getting better each day, every day. More belief, more strength, more power, and absolutely there was days where I was totally challenged and I was going to give up and break from achieving my result. There was my maximum temperature was minus 15 and I was tired, I was challenged, yet I was quick. You can see this on one of those videos that I was actually fast. There was less talk from myself, less motivation. I got out from the water and I had a little talk, and then I dry myself and try to get out and be ready. Despite that, the weather did not stop me from accomplish my task, my challenge, which I was very committed to. Using the beautiful scenery, using the winter, using the time, using the seasons to see and experience for myself. How amazing is that? To break through from the patterns and challenge myself and be very scientific about the body, how much can handle the already healthy body, which I was looking after through a long period of time of discipline of eating a healthy food, thinking in a healthy way, develop myself of course in the healthy way, and I know that I can do and go into the cold water and challenge my body and see what result will I get out of that. And it's pretty awesome and amazing that many people just waiting for the summer, and I just decide to use the winter and use the negative conditions around me for the beautiful and good result. For the reason that it's now deeply rooted in my mind and in my beliefs through experiment and observation that the earth, it is absolutely outstanding, amazing place to be, and is totally perfect the way it is. There is not everywhere the same, different seasons, different climate, yet no matter where you are, it's absolutely true that you don't have to work on the condition around you. The only thing that you have to work on, it is yourself. You don't have to be concern yourself over the environment that you are. the only thing what you have to work on, it is your mind. And just think about it. Like, see this way, through many thousands and hundreds of years, there was a time in the history of humanity when things seems to be absolutely no sea for changes. Let's say time of Holy Roman Empire, or Babylon, or Nazism, or communism, or black trade, slavery by British people. Time seems to be like there is no change for the world, that the world is doomed, and people could not see different result than just following the follower and doing whatever everybody else was doing around, and perpetrating the false beliefs, fears and negative thought patterns, and conform to society and doing the things that were not beneficial for the society at all, but actually disastrous, harmful, and absolutely bring them to their knees with Holy Roman Empire, Babylon, Nazism, communism, black trade, slavery, which at the time when it seems to be like there is no God, or there was actually God and his will was to perpetrate those false beliefs and ideas and execute them, just because people took it from the surface, the false beliefs, and act on them like everybody else. They merely did not, this is funny actually, a lot of people in the world, 90% people actually in the world, are not actually living the life. They act on the, then react, they react on the conditions, which means like before, the times is much better than ever before. There is no war as such, there is no crime as such. We have abundance, access to the library, so we can, for free, so we can learn and discover everything. The beautiful earth that we have, that provides us for free with the oxygen, with your vehicle, which is your body and your mind, allow you to think and create and make ideas, that whatever is implanted in your head can be materialized in this outer life. Yet everybody seems to be doing what everybody else, and whenever there is some progression in people's life, it's just because they follow somebody else and doing slightly more than they could have been actually doing if they only knew that the universe has their back and the law are there to support their result, beliefs and achievements, that they can become whoever they want and they can accomplish whatever they want. Let's face this squarely, that we pretty much look the same way, yet we are have the ability to think different, not collectively like everybody else, conform and act like everybody else. And we should do it not just for the sake of just do it, but for the sake that we are different and we can create and make beautiful and incredible ideas and make this earth better place, because we can see even that the earth is much better and improve the human lives all over the world, there are still places where things can be improved, where people suffer of the mental disease. There are no cure for certain, apparently sort of no cure for cancer, autism, Alzheimer, Parkinson and many others. And if they are there in the industry of replacing of people's parts, body, lips, breast and many other things, this is the science that is very dangerous, and beliefs that people hold because they follow the follower, and because it is a trend, it is a popular, so people doing that, this quick fix, instead of learn about the body, learn about the universal law, and learn that once apply the laws of the nature, and when you start thinking positive, when you start have thoughts of success, wealth and health and poise and calmness, and believe that this earth is all about harmony and organized knowledge. So attitudes toward life, attitudes toward yourself, attitudes toward the world, attitudes toward the people actually brings the result that can be influenced, as Alan Watts or William James said, that the biggest discovery at the time was that the human mind, the human beings can alter their life by altering their attitudes. So you can influence daily your attitudes toward yourself, toward the people, toward the life, and you can influence the result. And Holy Roman Empire, Babylons, and Hitler and communism, they all knew about those things, but they didn't taught those things to general public. They just used them, and people were fooled in false concept and beliefs, and just act like everybody else instead of use their own brain observation and mix their feelings with what they see is right or wrong, and read from the law of the nature and how everything's works. They would discover that tap to the negative energy and use it for evil and bad will bring them ultimate result of destruction. So when you believe Michael Jackson, Tupac and many other people, which I also have tendency to believe before, that they were killed by this so-called Masonic, occultistic, Illuminati group, whatever, you have to realize that at some point, sometimes not necessarily Tupac, at some point of their life they were involved in black magic and black energy, which if it's used in the wrong way, ultimately will bring them the wrong at the end, will bring them back the result that they misuse, abuse, and will get the punish, because some people actually know and believe in karma. You know, there is nothing for free, and you will not get away with making that's the only actually law, that is one of the many laws that is very strong in this planet, that you cannot get away with harming other human beings. It seems to be people think that way, that you can, because some people enrich themselves with deluding others, yet eventually they delude themselves and they will lose. That's why sometimes rich people, powerful people lose their wealth on the Wall Street. They get fooled because they do certain things. Oh shit, how better progress, but yet we don't know about those things later on. This is the last day. I'm so excited, and this is the day when the rain, it actually put me off from not doing it, because it is horrible. It is plus maybe 3, maybe 2, whatever, I don't know, and I have to take a bag and stick my clothes so they don't get wet. So it is challenging in that sense that I should not do it. What's the point to do it? Yet this is the last day, and it's especially important for me to not fail and to just fucking do it. Just fucking do it. Then Peña said, generation of snowflakes. I like that. This is great teaching what he does. It's old school, but it is very necessary, important that we have people, inspiration, who believe in the different concept, that even in those hard times there were people who believe that things can be better, and those people were able to change the course of humanity because they have seen better world in their mind and observation and experience and experiment contrary to everybody else, and they were believing that they can make a changes in the world. So that's what I'm trying to say. That is pretty awesome and amazing. When the things seems to be impossible to change, like during the time of Babylon, Holy Roman Empire, when people execute certain ideas in the sake of God, and crucifying people to change their beliefs, religion. There were always several people like Martin Luther King, who also inspire people to transformation and make Renaissance revolution. So it has been done several times in the course of the history that the world has been changed just by few who believe in the different concept. That's why communism, Nazism, it was not just because of them, because of the law of the nature support them in those beliefs, because you cannot harm another person and take advantage of the other person. You will not get away with that, at least. So the impossible seems to be at the time they abolished the slavery and many other time in the history. Actually, the change could came, and they did came. That's why we have much better world that we have to look after and make sure, like the cancer industry and medical and bullshit law that coming about, and people think that things cannot be changed. If the law do not serve to humanity, it surely should be changed the same way as was implemented. People just need to change their belief, false belief, negative thought patterns and fears into positive. If they change, everything change. That's how simple it is, basically. If you change, everybody change. No, everything change. Not everybody. Everybody. So everything is going to be wet, but it is only rain. Nothing. I will have to wipe my screen. I have to do it everything myself. That is long talk, but now you see my drift.
Wim Hof.
I'm done with that. Slavo, take care. Next video, I'll figure it out something. And that is Oslo.